So I'm just coming out of the gym today. Consistency is the key to success, isn't it? Have you ever realized that that the more you try to rush, I was gonna say, where the hell is my phone? I'm holding it. Consistency is the key to success, isn't it? If you ever try to rush the process, you only end up going backwards, and in the long run, it doesn't work. Makes sense? So, you know, same with the gym, right? Same with your health, same with fitness, same with your trading, same with all that sort of stuff. It's, you know, and that's the reason why I've created the, you know, that's why I'm giving away a free trial right now to my Master Trader Lab that teaches a foundation, chart reading strategies, mindset, and stuff like that, you know, at mastertraderlab.com and mastertraderlab.com. And the thing is consistency, right? It's like consistency is the key to getting ahead in life. But isn't it, that's the struggle, isn't it? When you look at the dynamics of, turn this bitch on, isn't it? Like that's, that is the struggle, isn't it? The struggle is that dynamic, isn't it? That we know logically that if we try to force it and rush it, that it just never works out, doesn't it? And the key, one of the things that makes people successful is never about the strategy. Is there about consistency of a strategy, right? So for example, if you're trying to, like for example, YouTube channel, right? I know when I do more videos and more content, I get more subscribers. Who would have thunk it? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't happen overnight, you know, and I've just hit 10,000 subscribers myself. I started this YouTube channel in 2007. Now there's been periods of time where I haven't been consistent out there. Had no idea what I was doing, you know, and stuff like that. So consistency, discipline. And that's where like, but also what you want to do is that if you're serious about making change this year in any area of your life, just ask yourself, what are some simple things you can start to do today to help you move forward? What are the things that you've been doing the last 12 months that's actually stopped you from moving forward? Like, what is that repetitive pattern? What is that repetitive habit that comes up inside of you that stops you? And a lot of people won't do this because it requires you going deep and saying, fuck man, I fucked up big time here. But it's not a matter of bashing yourself, right? It's not a matter of pulling yourself down. We're not doing this to pull ourselves down. We're doing this because we want to break through. We want to have that progress. We want to start to actually move forward in our life. We don't realize it, but it's our habits, it's our thinking. We just keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So what is it? You know, this year's been amazing for me because I've really started to challenge my beliefs, like challenge my belief system, and challenge the way that I'm looking at things, and challenge the way that I'm seeing things, and like what is it that I actually believe, and is that belief really valid? You know, question your beliefs. You know what I mean? And the one thing that's really helped me over the time, and it's still to this day, it's like, okay, what must I do today? What must I do today in order for me to make that step forward? Not rushing it, not forcing it, but what must I do today to make that step forward? Makes sense? And ask yourself, if I did certain things, if I did a certain thing every single day, where would your life likely be 90 days from now? If I had just one trading setup that I knew that didn't come along a lot, but when it came along, it gave me a 90+% success rate, but I only had, you know, I say over a 90-day period, say 3 months, I call it a 90-day challenge, that you're only likely maybe get maybe a couple of trades per month, maybe one to two trades per month. But at the end of that 90 days, you're probably likely to be up in compared to you just trading a lot. Makes sense? Like, set yourself up. What must I do today in order to move that needle? It may be, for me personally, in trading, my focus every day, and has been now for a long time, and even more right now for me to take where I want to go financially with my trading, is, for me personally, is like I'm happy to sit here as long as I have to. Trade in the stock market, I trade 1 hour a day. Trade in the futures and forex market and stuff like that, and look at the crypto market and all that sort of stuff. Sometimes I'll sit there 6 to 8 hours in an afternoon around about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon through to about 8, 9 o'clock at night, watching 2-minute, 5-minute, 15-minute charts, waiting for my setups. My job as a trader is I have to sit here and wait as long as I have to in order for me, until my setup appears, that what I'm looking for. And if that doesn't happen, I cannot do anything. Having that standard of, so today I'm going to do this. And then tomorrow I'm going to do this. Now this is the same thing, right? Today I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait as long as I have to until my setup appears. And if there is no trades today, then I don't trade today. Come back tomorrow. I'm going to sit here as long as I have to and wait for my trade to appear. And the ones that I absolutely believe and have confidence in, right? Because guess what's going to happen? Over 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 6 months, 12 months of this, now you have the confidence, instead of putting on $100 per trade, or $1,000 per trade, now you got the confidence to put 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, that's what's happened to me, and more per trade, and then your results start to really pick up from there. Make sense? And that's how you start to really grow as a trader. Because if you ever want to become a 7-figure trader eventually, if that's what your goal is, you know, which means you make more than $1 million a year, then you've got to have the ability, right? One thing I've realized about them is that you've got to have the ability to put a bit of money on, 20, 30, 40, 50 grand per trade. Now, that may take you 4 or 5 years to get to that point. But what do you need to start doing today? How do you build what I just said there a minute ago? How do you start building that foundation so you can actually start to move forward in a big way through there? Make sense? So what is the habit? Have a hard look at yourself. Say, where am I screwing up here? If I want this year to be amazing, what do I need to keep doing every single day? Do you know what I mean? So it's like, for example, if I want to keep growing my YouTube channel, I must keep giving regular daily good content out for people, to help people out. Makes sense? And then on a side effect, guess what? That's when my coaching business will grow, and all that sort of stuff will grow. Make sense? You know, and and for me, I have a bigger vision this year. I have a bigger vision based on like the mindset stuff, and also have like health and fitness stuff coming out as well too. Because a lot of people know, if you know about my health and fitness story, I went through cancer, I lost a lot of weight, so on and so forth. So I'm thinking about setting up a membership site. I know, charging less than like $10 a month or something like that. You know, maybe $6 a month or something like that per month, just to help people out. But anyway, that's my vision, that's my goals, right? I have a lot of goals. I have a lot of goals written down right now. And, you know, guys, if you're really wanting to get ahead in life, if you really want to start moving forward, then start to have this right. Firstly, what are you after? What is your goal that you're after? And don't set, you know, it's pushing it between, you know, be realistic, but don't set the bar too low. You know what I mean? And then say to yourself, what must I do every day in order for me to start building momentum? So 12 months from now, I'm going to be here. The biggest thing that I have noticed in my trading career is that for me personally, I do so much better when I have that focus every day. I'm only going to trade. So if you look at my trading over the last, say, 3, 6, 9 months, most people are going backwards, getting chewed up about, especially the last 3 months, right? Especially the last 3 months in this volatility market. Most people are getting chewed up big time by crypto markets and so on and so forth. Me, I'm having a ball of a time. I haven't traded a lot, but my account's growing really nicely because I'm only taking selective trades. I'm calm, I'm confident, I have the ability to put on a bit, you know, not just a few $1,000s a trade, but 10, 20 grand per trade, so on and so forth, and to really start to move that forward. Makes sense? So that's how you start to build that foundation. And so once again, be honest with yourself. What is that foundation? You know, and that's one thing that in the Master Trader Lab that I'm giving away a free trial right now at mastertraderlab.com. In that membership area, I have a section based on the foundations, and it's my mentor there really breaking down a lot of this belief system stuff, right? And also in the mindset section there, you'll notice when you log into the membership area, you'll notice that mindset section is my mentor talking a lot about this stuff, about what it takes to get ahead in the markets, right? It's like, what is that? What is those habits? If you seriously want this year to be better, then what is those habits that you keep doing? And then what is some simple focus? What is your focus? What is some simple focuses every single day you can start to apply to start to kick butt this year? It's not easy, no, right? Because we're trying to change our habits. It's hard to change a habit initially, right? Because you've got to force yourself. Like, no, today I'm going to do this. And all you have to do is don't focus on 90 days or whatever. Just say, no, today I'm going to do this. And that's all I'm doing. Today is my focus is this. Make sense? And then come back the next day, say, today my focus is this. Now remember that this is the same thing. Today I'm gonna sit here as long as I have to and only take the trades that meet my plan, that I'm 100% confident in. Tomorrow I'm gonna take the trades that I'm 100% confident in. And if that means I have to sit there for a whole day, for a whole week, for a whole month and not take any trades, my job is to trade the markets. My job is to trade the markets. My 7-figure coach says to me not all the time, but sometimes he says to me, I'm so successful at trading, not because of the trades that I take, it's because of the trades that I don't take. There's so many shit trades out there that you can potentially get into, right? And you get chewed up out of these markets. The more we can step back and just analyze that, we can do really, really well. Anyway, guys, have an amazing day.